everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Sophie and today is going to be a sort of craft along with me session, as I know more or less what I want to do, but I'm not quite sure. So today I decided I wanted to use, well, light apparently. Here we are with light. So what I know is what I want to use book pages. Let's put it that way. Stamps. Yes, you heard me right. Stamps. Sophie, stamps. Yes. And I would like to make little bits that could be sort of labels or could be sort of little things that you could put an eyelid in and maybe put on your page with a little ball pin. I don't know. This is sort of what I have in mind, and I want to use sponges. I'll probably use my scissors skill as well. That's going to be fun. So, and I want to use sponges as well to make my life easier. So on my desk you will find lots of different sorts of papers. I got book pages, and you'll hear things falling down a lot today because my desk is an absolute mess. I am, when I'm not filming, making journals, and I have 4 of them ongoing at the moment, so that means I have a lot of things on my desk. Okay, I think we have enough book pages. I also have some magazine that I can cut into. This is magazine that I've glued 2 page to 2, 2 page to 1, so that it's not strong, sturdier. I have some road maps. I think somewhere I have some atlas book pages. Here I have a piece of masterboard. I have these that Margaret gifted me when I went to the Netherlands, and maybe I can use one of them, maybe, because I really like them. Found them again today, so I want to do something with them. And then I have all sorts of stamp pads that I have all around me, different inks, and yeah. Well, I guess we need to start. So first things first, I'm going to get my punches, my circle ones. If I can grab them all. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. The reason why I want to use these is because my cutting skills are not necessarily the best. And I just want my pieces to be sort of regular, especially the round ones. So the thing that I'm going to do is just, I'm going to cut some of my papers, punch them out. Okay, there we go. So this is 1 inch and 1/4. This is 1.5 inches. So I'm just gonna, okay. Then we have the little one, which is what? Is it 1 inch? I suppose it is 1 inch. I can't seem to, yeah, 1 inch. So I'm just going to follow this, just so that I can get my punch in. Okay, so you get the idea. So what I'm going to do off camera is I'm going to cut more shapes. I have, let me show you, I have a big square one. I have a smaller square one. And I might find 1 or 2 more. I need to think about this and look for them in my drawer. So I'm going to make all sorts of shapes, and then we'll see what the next stage is going to be. So I have all my little bits and pieces here. I have quite a lot of them. Obviously we're not going to use them all, but I wanted to have a choice. Now we need to get to the part where we will print stamp pictures, and I've taken some of my scraps from 6x6. Don't know why that one is here. Got nothing to do there. So I've left the ones where I think we can print something over. And then we'll punch them out. I've taken some coffee dyed papers, different ones. So like notebook ones, plain copy paper. And I think I have one with little squares somewhere. Maybe at the back. Yeah, here. So we have a bunch of different things. Okay. I've taken all sorts of stamps. You'll see them as we go. I've only taken Fallen Leaves, Tulip Red, Shady Lane, and I have my black stays on because I don't know where my other ink pad has gone. So that's what we will use today. Okay. So Sophie stamps. Oh yeah, and I did take this one out with letters and numbers. Because on these ones, I might also want to put... on the plain paper, I might want to put some things. We'll see about that when we get to it. Okay, so I took... Oh, somebody's snoring. My little dog. So this one is at the back. I have all sorts of stamps. I have very nice ones from Tim Holtz. I have some from Lavinia. I have a lot. And then I have the cheap ones that I used, that I bought when I first started junk journaling. And I'm going to use them because I have them. I don't want to throw them away. So I think I just better use them. So let's see. How am I going to do that? Like this. Like this. I shouldn't do this on my papers. I should put it right on my desk. Try to be clever, Sophie. Okay, we have an airmail. We need wet wipes. I have a lot of different round ones. I'm not going to to stamp 1,000 of each one because I don't think that would be. I just don't want to. Let's put it that way. I can't find anything clever to say, so I just don't want to. Okay. I have another one here. A square one here. Not sure where these stamps came from, but I actually haven't made a mess, so I'm quite happy. So here I have some ears. Have I used them? Maybe once. Yeah, one. We should make them in black, shouldn't we? Oh, you're going to be stays on. I do have the thing to clear your stamps from stays on somewhere. So, well done, Sophie. Let's do it again. Interesting. These are top quality, and somehow I'm not able to use them. Come on. Yes, I am. Haha. No, you're not going up. It's really nice, isn't it? And this one is the same, but instead of the Roman number, instead of the normal numbers, you have Roman numbers. Oh, that one is lovely as well. Okay. I'm just taking them as they come. What did I want here? I have a tiny square one. Maybe let's try another color. If I don't use them all, I will keep them in a box and I will make labels with them. Other sorts of labels at a later stage, not today. Not today. Okay, who do we have here? So these are they Tracy Fox? I think they are. There. I hope I'm not the only one to whom this happens, that you look for your stamping device and it's just next to you and you just somehow never seem to see it. So sometimes I think it's, you know, age related. Sometimes I think it's ADHD related, and sometimes I just think it's a Sophie thing. And I'm okay with it, you know. Okay. So we have one page. Up. We're going to make a second together. And then I'll do the others off camera, I believe. Okay. All right. Here are some cheap ones. But nonetheless, some I really used for a long time. Well, really used. Sorry. Used a couple of times. Let's put it that way. Because again, not a great stamper. Okay, we have 2 of these and I think that's enough. Do we have another round thing? We do. Oh, I was wondering, I'm so hot, I'm so warm. Well, no, not hot, warm. Forgot I had a jumper on. Yay. Oh, I don't have rings, I'm naked. Woo! What's happened, Sophie? Where are your rings? Somewhere on my desk. Oh my God. That's not possible. There you go. There we go. We have a ring. Ah, much better now. 2 rings. Ooh, much better now. Oh, my goodness. What's going on with me? Oh, very nice, Sophie. Why don't you smooch ink all over the place? Okay. We got 2 of these. Okay. Don't think I have anything that I can use. Let's see. Here. I have a couple that I need to find somewhere. They're probably lost in a box. Because I really like them. I had a whole set of clocks and they were just beautiful. Need to find that again. It was so delicate. And it's not an expensive one. I think I just got it from Amazon. But it was lovely. And I know it's small, but I didn't want to waste too much time today looking for it. We can make a small butterfly. This one is cute as well. I need need to leave more space, because if I'm going to punch them out, I need to leave more space for some of them, not all of them. Well, I'm in a butterfly, moth mood, it seems. Okay. Oh, I have a fish that I can use as well. Why am I just using fallen leaf? I don't know. I don't know. Another fish? Okay, no, Sophie, that's stupid. Why did you put it there? Because I didn't think things through. Yeah, that happens a lot. So we made a fish, fishy. There's no fish on this one. They were standing on the Eiffel Tower, which I saw in another box. This one could actually fit. No, it couldn't, but this one could. Two pages. Woohoo! Shall we just do them together a bit? Yay! Yay! Can we do a couple more? Will you fit in? You're an elephant. You can try. And if not, again, I can use them for another sort of label thing. Okay. Any other stuff that I like? No, I think I'm quite all right with this one. Then round and round we go. Where am I going to put you? On a pile. Let's do a bit of black. Is it the ink or is it the... No, it's the ink pad. You know what it smells like? Almonds. Like the glue when I was little. My goodness, it is so strong. First time I realized that. I like it. It's not something that bothers me at all. But I had not realized. Okay. Here again we have some round ones. Too close, too close. Come on, let's do a last one. Up. Wet wipe. Like this. We're going to do this one. shall we stays on it. And one last one. Can you hear my baby snoring? She's the cutest. She is just the cutest. She's a pain, but I love her to bits. Okay. So you were not in an envelope, or you should have been. Who are we? Do I want? No, I don't think. Let me see if I have other. I found some more stamps and decided to stamp with you, because why not? I'm not going to. Yeah, I'm going to have you fallen leaves. I found bits and pieces that were missing from the other sheets that I used today. Oh, I have ink on my desk. Need to be careful. This one I liked very much. Again, it was an AliExpress one, so why am I putting ink all over? I really like it. I think it's cute. I also think I shouldn't put it so close, but what is done is done. So I found my little clocks. I thought one was missing, but it's not. I'm just missing a stamp here, which is a shame. It is somewhere, not sure where. But they are so delicate. I really like them. Let me show you. And again, that was not something expensive. But I have no clue as to where they come from. They're cute. They are just so cute. And what I like as well are these, because these you can use in labels, the little written parts. See, and they're very clear. You can really read everything. So you can definitely make labels with these. Oh, you're not good to go here. You have to go here. Well, I have a couple missing, but I know they're not lost. It's just, where are they? That's a good question. Can I do you? Yeah, I can do you. Why not? And again, they will go fine on my little. Don't know whether they're going to be proper labels or proper anything else, but they could definitely go on the sorts of labels that we made together, like the 3 by 1.5 inch. Okay, I think that's enough. Maybe you can do something else, something tiny, like this one. There we go. No, Sophie, if you put it at its place, it's much better. Yes, you're right. Yes, you're right. Okay, so on the side, I've used. Also have these. I love insects. There were so many more beetles when I was a child. Remember playing with them, not harming them, just playing with them in my grandparents' yard. Can we do maybe some in green and some in red? Yes, we could. Spiders. Not very keen. Which one did I put? I did put this one, didn't I? So we're going to have this one. Come on, Sophie. Try not to put ink all over. Trying. Succeeding is another thing. Okay. Now you would think that watching either Margaret's or Tony's videos, I would have learned something about stamping and ideas that you can have with stamps, etc. Well, still not. I could have done this ages ago. You know, stamp all kinds of cute things that I can use later. Did it cross my mind? No. No. Absolutely not. Because for some reason, this brings me so much out of my comfort zone that is not crossing my mind ever. Hasn't and isn't, aside from today. And another one here. Okay. We have other sorts of pages. Like this one. Yeah, you could do this, Sophie. Yeah, you could. Then do. Right. Oh, my nose is itchy. Itching. Why did I take you out? I don't know. Numbers, I guess. Numbers. You have nothing to do here. Yeah, I'm talking to my stamps. I know. Get friends, Sophie. Get friends. Well, I don't need. I have friends. I have a lot of them on YouTube. I also have some in my life. And it's enough for me. Yep. You are going back. Oh, actually, I know why I took this one out. I actually know. It was for this one. To see if I can do something with this one. I knew. Is it a me or is the stamp like this? Probably me. Huh? Yeah, was a me thing. Okay. These are creative expressions. Can't remember which one, but they are. Immigration, customs, passport. Do I want one of these? I don't know, maybe later. Don't know. Yeah, don't know. These definitely on our labels. I could use them. tiny, tiny ones, and tiny, tiny ones. Maybe some of these on the bottom. Do I want to put stays on? Don't know. Maybe I could do 1 stone, 2 stamps. Gonna take the round ones. Oh, come on. Like this. As you can see, I've not used them. You. And you. And I think I could probably use you somewhere. And what? And maybe this one. Up. Do I want them in black? Do I want them in something else? Might want them in fallen leaves. Yay. Okay. This is a double page, so I can print on the back. And one more. There we go. Okay, I tried not to put too much ink on my fingers. Well, that time is now over. And here, I've mentioned these already. This is where my favorite one, which is here, comes from. And I really can't remember where I got it, how I got it. But it is just brilliant. Let me see. There's another one like this that I like, and maybe this one. I should try to, oh my God, Sophie, what's going on with you? The bigger ones, I should try to emboss them. My God, so many things. They're not, just not me. There you go. And we're going to bring some color, because we can. Okay, something wrong here. Put you closer. And I'll do it again. But I think they're lovely. That one really doesn't want to play with me, huh? Maybe it's not meant to be. Ah, I see. the gum is going away. See? It's escaping. Interesting. Interesting how I managed to do that. Because that is not on the stamp. There we go. Okay, so you I'm going to put back here in the pocket. All right, so we have all sorts of stamped coffee dyed papers. We have our backgrounds. So now comes the time to try to put them together. So I'm going to get some of my punches out, and I'm going to try to punch some of these out, and then we'll try to see how we can put them all together. Okay, punches are out. So I didn't take the biggest, nor the round, nor the square one, because obviously they're going to be my backgrounds for sure. So let's just see. This is too big, and this is going to be too small. No, this is just the right one. We could use a pair of scissors. So, no, still not that one. Don't know why I want to absolutely use this one here. Okay. I am shaking. Okay. So basically this is what I'm going to go, to do. I don't think that this is going to bring a lot of added value, let's put it that way. So I'm just doing this one, maybe. And I'm going to do the rest off camera. So I have punched most of my little stamped pieces of coffee dyed paper. It is that pile. I have the other pile of the pieces that I punched from different sort of papers. And I guess now will be the time to find what can go with what. And it's not because something doesn't go with something else that I'm not going to use it in another project. So let's take, I'm going to do like this. I'm going to get a couple of these ones, different sizes, different backgrounds. I'm going to take one like this. What else do I have? I need a smaller one. Well, you're going to be one like this. There we go. So now here I have 7 of them, and maybe 8 of them. Okay, so this is what I want to use for the moment. So the idea is for me to pick up some of the little pieces that I have stamped and place them in the center of the other ones, like this, for example, or this, or let me see. These are my bigger ones. Sort of missing a punch in between these two. That's a bit of a shame, but that's the way it is. So let's see. Is this a big one? It is a big one, but can we could do that as well, couldn't we? I think we could. Now I've got one like this, and maybe an elephant, and I'm missing one here, like this. So the first thing that I'm going to do, I think, is ink both my pieces. Now, what sort of ink do I want? Oh, come on. I might want... I think I'm going to take frayed burlap. Okay. So this is... Oh yeah, I had some of the paper would not cut easily with my punch, but it's only because of the paper, not because of the punch. So just to let you know, if you use the same sort of paper. So I am going... Oh, and I also have my little things if I want to print. If I want to get some... my glue book is here. Some blank ones, I can then stamp on them. So I'm going to take my glue stick. And I'm going to place it as best as I can, sort of in the middle. And if it's not in the middle, it's not in the middle. I will not lose sleep over it. No, no, no. There you go. Okay. Did I manage not to put glue somewhere? I did. Well done. Okay. More inking. If you want, you can cut around your stamps. I think if I did, I would make things worse. So I'm not going to do that. That's just because of my cutting skills. Should I say poor? I should. Okay. There we go. See, on this one, I could stamp something. I could put a number. Maybe I will, who knows? I just want to see, because here my corners are rounded on the elephant. I could also round the corners of the base. Maybe I'll try this with the next one. Let's see. There goes my elephant. said I would try on this one. So let's try. So this is not the shortest process ever. However, the video would probably not be that long because it is very repetitive. So it took me a long time because I did lots of them. And the stamping takes me more time than it probably does anyone else. So that's one of the reasons. So let's see. This has nothing to do with that. It's a collectible. What have I done? Do I not have a big circle? It's not a big circle I wanted. Don't know. Okay. Let's just... what do we have? Oh. Okay. So I can do this, and I can do this, and an elephant, and the bug. And the fish, bug, like this. Okay, come with me. I said I had a little one here, and I'm missing somewhere here, something here. Don't know. We could also put a round one. Who said we couldn't? Okay, so I'm going to ink these and glue them. And the next stage, I think I might want to put some patina on some of them, on the border, and then I will add an eyelid. What you could do is glossy accent some, which I'm not going to do on camera because you know how long glossy accents takes to dry, and I don't know of any process that could make that faster. Maybe glue gun, but I'm not sure, so I could try anyway. But if you wanted to put resin, and that's something that we can try to do, I would do it after I would have placed my eyelid, because I would, because otherwise once you've put your resin you can't put your eyelid anymore. So this is how I would go about it. Yeah, we might do a couple with resin, just to see how that looks. No, just here. I didn't glue the one below. I didn't glue, I didn't ink. Like this. You see, punch wouldn't go through completely. Well, that's quite okay. We can live with this, I think. I've lost the one that goes under. No, it's here. Okay. Can you call them trinklets? The little things that you that hang from a page? I'm looking for the right word and I just can't find it. Not that it matters that much, because I think you got the idea. Should I maybe round the corners of this one? Maybe that would be a good idea. Or maybe not, we'll see. Actually, I would round them a lot. Now, I know it has a round, that's the one. I think I like that. Okay, last one. I'm going to go on and make a couple more off camera, and then we'll set up, we'll put some patina, then we'll add the eyelids and maybe resin. So I'll see you in a minute. So I have inked, glued all my little pieces. I did put some eyelids, and so I have quite a lot of them. I said that I would try resin on them. Actually, I have already. You will see the result in the last part of the video, but let's do a couple together. So I was afraid that the paper would bend a lot. It sort of does, but not too much, to be honest. So there we go. So got my resin, got my lamp. I have some other pieces that I want to do. We'll do a couple together. And then I will make the rest off camera. Did I leave a part blank? I did. Does it matter? Buff? No. No, it doesn't. You see, it's trying to bend. It is really warm, so be careful. Don't burn yourselves. So I just want to try to force it to stay down. It is warm. Ooh, it is warm. Ha, ha, ha. There we go. We have one. Let's make a bigger one. So again, just spreading my resin, making a rather thick layer. If you miss spots, you miss spots, you know, I'll be just sort of a bonus because it'll be imperfect. So I'm just going around. So as you can see, it's already bending, but I don't want to put my fingerprints. That would be a shame. But if it's bended a little, well, it's bended a little, that's all. There's nothing dramatic about it. It's not dried. You can do a lot with these. You can use them as dangles. You can, I'm going to put some belt pin on some. I'm going to maybe glue some, not with the resin, but maybe some I can glue on a page. I don't know. I think I'm going to do quite a lot with these. So they're sort of labels, but not labels. And the idea I had in mind was really to make some trinkety beads. So that's what my idea was. And I think it's okay. So are you dry now? Yes, you are. So taking the opportunity while it's still warm to sort of bend it. What can I show you? What have I done? I've done a big one. Shall we do a little one? Yes, we shall. There we go. So I also took my patina out. So I think after this one, I'm going to put these aside. I will make them later up. What did I want to say? Yeah, then I'm going, after this one, I will be using patina. You done? Yeah, you're done. Cute. Very cute. Okay, so patina. Which one did I say I wanted to use? Was it you? No, it wasn't. Was it you? Let me see. Yes, it was you. So I have gold here. I'm going to get some on my finger. And I'm going to go around my little piece. Like this. I'm going to do the same on a couple of them. Let's do a big one. And it's not because you've used patina that you can't put resin on top of it. You can. The amount of patina is also yours to decide. If you want a thick layer, well, thick, it's never thick, but if you want it to show more or show less, that's a matter of choice. I have green patina. I think I'm going to try to use it on some of the pieces where there is green. So let me see, what else? I want to find a size that I haven't used yet. Do we have a tiny, tiny, tiny? No, these are the smallest we have. Probably are. This one. Could have used the green. Well, it's not forbidden to use the green and the gold. Okay, let's see. Let me get the green one. I need a wet wipe. Well, that one is not wet. That one is. Okay, so that one is old. Not sure whether it's going to work at all, because it is that old. I think I need to put it over heat. Okay, so we'll just not have green, we'll just have gold, which is fine. Yeah, because it doesn't really show, does it? I'll have to melt it. I think I'm probably able to do that. Okay, so let me close my resin. Maybe. There we go. Again, removing this. And so, as I mentioned before, you can put them on ball pins. So I have different colors. I do have silver ones. Hey, no fighting, I can hear you. So you have a cute little dangle. Cute. I like these. I don't want. Let me get a golden one. Yes. So I think you get the idea, don't you? So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put some ball pins, some with ball pins, some with nothing. And I'll be back in a second so that we can have a look at what I've done today. So today I've made all of these, which are a cross between labels and something else. So Trinkety bits. So I've made them with book pages, and then I stamped some coffee dyed paper, and I used also cheap 6x6. So on some of them I've put resin. They all have an eyelid. And they're all very cute, I think. Made quite a lot of them, as you can see. So on some I've also used, it's a street map. It's not an atlas. So some of them are plain, some of them are not. And I think they're all nice. I haven't tried putting patina on a one with resin. I think I should definitely do that. Let me see. Come on, patina. That's Sophie. You know, you think she's done, but then she's not. Oh, that's going to look rather cute. Look at this. So you can put patina under the resin, but you could also put it on the resin. So this is rather nice. So plenty of sizes, plenty of... oh! The word is not coming. Shapes. There you go. So really, really cute, cute, cute. And you can use them as a lot of things. You could also glue them. I mean, for this one, I could see it glued on a pocket and maybe with a bit sticking out. Same goes with this one. Or if you put lace on a page, you know, you could put these. You could glue like 3 without ball pins on a belly band. I mean, you know, the possibilities are endless. So grab your stamps. Don't need to have the absolute must of stamps. You know, I've used some pretty cheap stamps, and I still think that the result is very, very cute. And I have so many now. The fish, I love the fish. They're all really, really cute. So that's one more thing that I hadn't done before. it's sort of a compilation of the things that I have done separately, but not all together. So I think that's rather cute. So I hope you've had a nice time with me today. And I know my video is going to be late, so I apologize in advance. But it is what it is. I do my best. And anyway, I'll see you in a couple of days. And in the meantime, take care. Bye-bye.